New details tonight on two tragedies downriver. The Monroe County Sheriff's Office giving an update on a murder-suicide in Bedford Township and the deaths of two teenagers in Raisinville Township.
Yeah, Fox News' Scott Wolchek joining us live with more on what we're learning tonight. Scott.
Roop, there's a lot to learn because this has been a very tragic 4.5 days for the Monroe County community. So let's kind of begin by talking about what we learned about the Raisinville Township incident. So yesterday we had two teenagers who were found dead off of Heiss Road outside of a vehicle. They had both died from gunshot wounds. We're learning the names of those victims. We have 16-year-old Faith Renee Hamilton, who went to Airport Community Schools, and according to the sheriff, her boyfriend, whose name is Landon LaFond. Right now, the sheriff says that this isn't being investigated, where the young lady is being seen as a victim in this case, and Landon is being investigated as a suspect. We're not going to know if this was a potential murder-suicide until we get the coroner's report back. So that's kind of the main thing that the sheriff wanted to stress. We do know that these two were in a relationship. We do know that the young lady's uncle is the one who found them. So now let's talk a little bit about the Bedford Township incident as well. So what we know about that one, and we've been covering this as well, out in Bedford Township, a 17-year-old girl, Faith Smith, or Gwen Smith, actually, pardon me, was found dead in her home. And this one is being considered a murder-suicide, where 33-year-old Ryan Least is the one accused of pulling the trigger on her and then on himself. What we're learning today, it is confirmed. He was a bowling coach with the school district. Now, he wasn't being paid through the school district. That's kind of where some of the funny stuff went along with what was initially reported. But he was a coach, and that is how the two knew each other. What their exact relationship was uncleared, but the sheriff saying that Gwen did not view this as any type of romantic relationship. Take a listen to some of what the sheriff had to say throughout the meeting.
Gwendolyn's stepfather arrived home to find Gwendolyn and the suspect with apparent gunshot wounds. The suspect and Gwendolyn, it's believed they had met through time as the bowling coach for the club bowling team at Bedford Public Schools. The details of their relationship are not clear at this time, although it is believed that Gwendolyn did not consider the relation between the two of them to be romantic. It's been tragic. It's been a significant impact on our community. The tranquility. If you look at it from a general perspective, we're a farming community, rural, some urban areas as well, but for the most part, you know, we're 155,000 people. Everybody knows everybody, for lack of a better term.
And that's really something to hear from the sheriff. You hear the emotion in his voice, you know, to have so many young teenagers whose lives have been taken in such violent acts over the past few days. Regarding the Raisinville Township incident, there is a GoFundMe out there for this young lady who was just taken too soon. Obviously, a 16-year-old girl, you know, Faith. We don't know too much about her, but we do know a fact that she appears to be a victim in this circumstance. We'll find out more once that coroner's report is in. Regarding the Bedford Township incident, they're going to be looking into this, as well as any type of investigation into exactly who this coach was, Ryan Least. You know, it's confirmed now he was the bowling coach, and we do know that Gwen was on the bowling team. Could there be other people who've had some type of involvement with this coach? That's something that I'm sure investigations will turn up over the next few days. For now, reporting live in Frenchtown Township, Scott Wolchek, Fox 2 News.
Yeah, a lot to unpack here, but starting with that coach and the teen, sounds like there may have been more to that relationship, although the teen may not have felt that way. Maybe perhaps the coach did, and police will continue to investigate. But any idea as for those two teens that were found shot to death in the car, what may have led them to that really rural location in the first place?
You know, the only clue that was really kind of given in that press conference about that location is that her uncle found her. So perhaps they have some type of property out there. It is really the middle of nowhere. I was out there and talked to a guy who lived just across the street. He said, you know, this is a seasonal road. Nobody really goes down there except for, you know, teenagers to party, really.
Are they from there?
Well, we do know that they're from that area. You know, I can't say off the top of my head where exactly Airport Community School District is, but they do appear to be from that similar type of area. But yes.
All right. Well, clearly a lot of questions there, and we appreciate what you can answer at this point, Scott. Thank you.